Ergogenic aids are sometimes called performance enhancers. Some of these are very contraindicated. We do not recommend them because they're illegal, like anabolic steroids, for instance. And some other ones actually do have an evidence-based and may help with your performance. So one of the ones that actually has the most scientific evidence to support it is creatine. And creatine, consuming creatine helps to maximize our muscle creatine stores. Remember that creatine helps replenish ATP by donating its phosphate group in order for us to be able to fuel anaerobic activities. So it may help to improve anaerobic capacity. However, one of the issues with creatine is that it may increase weight gain because it does tend to promote water retention. So something to keep in mind. A lot of people take protein supplements, and yes, protein is an important need for athletes. Athletes have a higher overall requirement for protein, plus consuming protein in the first 2 hours following exercise helps to improve muscle protein synthesis. However, who says you have to get your protein from supplements? You absolutely can get all the protein you need, including the branched chain amino acids you need, by consuming whole sources of protein, especially ones with higher protein quality. Branched chain amino acids, which we talked about in the protein section, they have been shown to reduce the amount of muscle damage, especially when the muscle damage is moderate in nature. However, again, these 3 essential amino acids, if you're drinking milk or eating chicken, they're full of these essential amino acids. So again, no need to spend your money on commercial supplements. But if they're easy for you and it makes it like quick and easy after your workout to take a protein supplement, who am I to argue? Okay. Caffeine actually has a really strong evidence base as far as its ability as an ergogenic aid. Remember, caffeine is not a nutrient. It is a drug, a psychoactive drug, but it's been shown to improve athletic performance by improving muscular strength and endurance, and both aerobic endurance and anaerobic power. Sounds pretty good. However, I mean, a lot of people might think, sweet, I'm gonna have a coffee before my workout. Well, it seems that the effects are best when caffeine is consumed in what we call an anhydrous state, meaning without water. The issue with things like coffee and tea is they can sometimes promote gastrointestinal issues that actually can negatively impact performance. HMB, or hydroxymethylbutyrate, is another popular supplement as well. It's actually a compound produced by the breakdown of the amino acid leucine. There does seem, again, to be an evidence base to support it. It has been shown to decrease protein breakdown while increasing protein synthesis. So it may help to make sure your muscles recover properly and to minimize the kind of damage that's caused. Other ergogenic aids that we would maybe not recommend, vitamin mineral supplements, you need to make sure you're getting enough. But getting more than you actually need doesn't provide extra benefit. However, if you're taking vitamin and mineral supplements and they're reversing a deficiency, they can absolutely improve performance. Anabolic steroids, please don't take anabolic steroids. Please, please, please. They are, first of all, they're illegal by every major sporting organization. What they do is they kind of mimic the effects of testosterone. So they do tend to increase athletic performance, but they have a slew of negative health effects that are often hormonal in nature. So a lot of people that take anabolic steroids, they get really bad acne, their anger and aggression levels go up, their sex drive might actually go down in some cases. It also increases the risk of cardiovascular disease and mental health situations like depression. Plus, since the testes aren't producing as much of their own testosterone, a lot of individuals who take anabolic steroids, if they're male, their testes might shrink. So please don't take these. There's no need. There's other things. Also, lastly, there's kind of been a bigger interest these days in looking at cannabis's ability as an ergogenic aid. It hasn't been shown to have positive ergogenic effects. And conversely, especially if people are smoking cannabis, smoking marijuana, they're more likely to have chest pain during exercise. So I wouldn't recommend that. Quite honestly, stick to whole foods, stick to regular foods. There's no need to consume any of these things. And kind of one last thing I'll leave you with as far as the the physical activity unit goes. If you want to make physical activity a part of your life, find activities you enjoy and find people you enjoy doing it with. For me, I need a big variety of different types of physical activity so I keep doing it. Hopefully, by starting to work on our relationship with physical activity, it's something we end up doing for the rest of our life so we can get all those benefits that are associated with it.